Hello and good evening to you all. My name is Irina Siedua, a master's student at the University of Cape Coast. Today, I'm excited to present on a very timely and impactful topic: factors affecting students' use of artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT, to support their learning. In a world where technology is reshaping education, AI tools like ChatGPT are becoming increasingly popular among students. But what really influences whether students use them, how they use them, or even why some choose not to? This presentation explores those key factors, ranging from awareness and accessibility to digital literacy, trust, and even institutional support. My aim is to help us understand how we can better integrate AI tools to enhance learning experiences for students like us. Let's look at the introduction of this study. This study investigates the key factors that influence students' behavioral intention to use ChatGPT, an AI-powered language model, as a learning support tool. The research specifically focuses on two independent variables: perceived ease of use and perceived usefulness, to understand how they impact students' willingness to continue using ChatGPT in their academic activities. Using a survey-based approach, data was collected from students who have had experience using ChatGPT for learning. The study employed correlational and regression analysis using SPSS to determine relationships between variables and to identify significant predictors of ChatGPT usage. Let's look at the literature summary. That's perceived ease of use. Generally positive impact. Students are more likely to adopt ChatGPT if they find it easy to use. Shazad Al Ferry, and then Tiwari. Missed findings. Some studies, for example, Habibi Al, show perceived ease of use has minimal influence, possibly due to students' familiarity with tech. Perceived usefulness, strongest predictor of BI. Perceived usefulness is consistently linked with higher intention to use ChatGPT, especially when students see it as enhancing academic performance. Tiwari, Forai, and then Shazad. Behavioral intention, mediating role. Behavioral intention connects perceived ease of use and then perceived usefulness to actual usage. Soba and then Habibi. This concludes adoption is influenced by technological perceptions. And then behavioral readiness. However, contextual factors, personalization, system quality, support, infrastructure moderate these relationships. Institutions must balance usability, perceived value, and ethical readiness to ensure successful and responsible integration of ChatGPT in education. When you look at the methodology, a questionnaire using a Likert scale was employed to collect data from Google Forms. We had these samples. 59 students participated in the survey. Responses were collected on their interaction with ChatGPT in academic context. The data analysis tools used, SPSS, was used for statistical analysis. Some analyses were structured using MS Excel, correlation analysis. This is the purpose: to measure the strength and direction of relationships between pairs of variables. Method: Pearson correlation was used. From the above on the screen, these variables collectively predict students' intention to continue using ChatGPT in their future academic tasks. Let's look at demographics. The age range is coded from 1 to 4, likely representing categories, like 1 equals under 18, 2 equals 18 to 21, 3 equals 22 to 25, 4 equals above 25. A mean of 3.63 suggests that most participants fall into the older age group, possibly category. The low standard deviation, which is 0.786, shows that age responses are clustered closely around the mean. For example, less variability in age range. The coding for gender was 1 equals male, 2 equals female. The mean of 1.27 suggests that more males than females responded. A standard deviation of 0.448 indicates the gender responses are not very spread out, aligning with the imbalance favoring one gender, males in this case. The sample consisted primarily of older students. The majority of participants, which is 81.4%, were either undergraduate or postgraduate students, indicating a higher education focus. Postgraduate students made up the largest group, that's 47.5%, followed by undergraduates, 33.9%. A small portion of the sample included diploma, 10.2%, and senior high school students, 8.5%, offering some diversity in academic exposure. All relationships are statistically significant at the 0.01 level, indicating robust associations. These findings confirm that perceived ease of use strongly influences perceived usefulness and behavioral intention to use ChatGPT. Looking at the screen and the writings above, you can see that there is a very strong, statistically significant positive relationship between perceived usefulness and intention to use ChatGPT. This suggests that students who are more confident in using ChatGPT independently are significantly more likely to view it as essential for their academic success. The model accounted for 82.6% of the variance, indicating a very good model fit. Now, let's summarize this presentation. These are the takeaways I want to talk about. 1. Students who find ChatGPT is easy to use, user-friendly, and accessible without help are more inclined to believe it is essential for academic success. 2. Students are more likely to use ChatGPT if they believe it enhances their academic performance, helps complete tasks faster, and contributes positively to their learning outcomes. 3. Students' intention to use ChatGPT is shaped by their perceptions of ease and then usefulness. 4. Simple regression shows that the abilities to use ChatGPT without help explains 82.6% of the variance in students' belief in its academic necessity. And then finally, most respondents were undergraduates and postgraduate students, reflecting a higher education context where academic utility is paramount. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for listening to me and have a good day. Bye.